Why am I returning the dress? I met my dad a month ago for the first time ever. My mom and I were getting food at Homegrown. I should have known it was a setup. She hates that place. I love it. Anyway, she pulls up out of nowhere with, "I've got something to tell you." Who starts anything off like that? I'm freaking out. I think she has cancer or some terminal illness, because that's how my mind works. I start crying like immediately. I see the whole thing play out. The chemo, her hair falls out. I shave my head in solidarity. She goes into remission. Then the cancer comes back with a vengeance and there's nothing to be done. I'm distraught and she's like, "Jamie, stop being dramatic." And I do. Then she drops it on me. "Your dad would like to meet you." I'm the dramatic one. She's never so much as mentioned him other than saying they just didn't work out. She's always seemed so unaffected by him not being there. Like, she was 100% fine with the whole single mom and her kid against the world narrative, but here we were. And before I could even ask questions, there he was. This man with my whole face staring back at me. It felt like we stared at each other for an hour. At first, it was so strange. I won't lie, but we started talking. The more we talked, the more I saw myself in him. I was discovering a past I didn't know I had. Like, I had landed in this alternate timeline of what my life could have been, and I liked this timeline. For 3 hours at Homegrown, we were a family. The kind I'd always saw as fake. Before he left, he handed me a bag, told me he'd swing by to pick me up for some one-on-one time next week. I was so hyped. I didn't want to see the disappointment in my mom's eyes when he walked away. I didn't want to see how blank she looked while I went on and on about how great he was. I got home, tore into the bag, and this dress was in it. I won't cap, it's nothing I'd have ever bought for myself, but he bought it. So I loved it. I laid it out on my bed, smelled the fabric, and let myself dream about what having a dad would be like. Until next week came, and he didn't. Then the following week, and the following week, and I was pissed. At him, at my mom. Why would they do that to me? I never asked for a father. I never asked for more than what me and my mom already had. Oh my God. There's a lion. I'm returning the dress because it doesn't